Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do a sort of, I was going to say unboxing, but it's not a box, an unpackaging of the big gift with purchase from Cult Beauty. I don't know whether I'll put this up, we'll see how it goes. It's really, really dark and dreary, although it's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's this time of year here in Northern Europe, I guess. So even with the lights blazing, I'm not showing you any colour swatches, so I guess it perhaps doesn't matter as much as it would otherwise. Around this time of year, and usually at least one other time of year, there are lots of beauty bags these days on cosmetic and beauty sites generally, gifts with purchase that are quite substantial, bigger than normal samples, but with a minimum spend. So here in the UK, Space NK is certainly one of the sites that offers 2 of these kind of offers a year at least. I wasn't as keen on their beauty bag this time. Liberties, if you're a regular shopper there in London, is another one. This one that I went for this time is from Cult Beauty, which is quite a good site for us in the UK with a lot of particularly American products that are harder to get over here. Now, the minimum spend is quite, well, it sounds quite big. I think it was 150, some of them are 125. They're always over £100, which is a not insignificant amount of money to be spending on beauty. But what I like to do now is try and save up any major skincare repurchases or the kind of luxury bath oils that I like. Those sort of regular repurchases I just never buy unless there's an offer on them or I save up for, one of these offers. So this time I had decided that I was going to splash out a bit on skincare, and I've been looking at the Sunday Riley range. I had a couple of really good sized samples in one of these offers, I think probably this time last year, and then subsequently again in the spring of Sunday Riley's Good Jeans, and I was really impressed with it. And what I've been looking at was the Lunar Sleeping Night Oil, which is one of the products I bought. I also bought Bionic. I've only used them once, so I'm not going to talk about those today, but those were the 2 purchases I made to get me to my 150 because they are not cheap. We'll see whether they are worth it. But let's have a look at the contents of the bag, which I haven't actually opened. I opened the main box last night when I got in and used the sleeping oil. This is going to need the scissors, I think. I thought it was a bit easier than it is. Sorry, I'm going to go out of frame to try and drag it open. There's a fantastic smell of kind of herbal goodies straight away. Right, here we go. So, number 1 is, lo and behold, Sunday Riley, the Good Jeans. This is a kind of serum treatment, and as I say, I have had it before twice. I haven't bought a full size. I've got all sticky over my new manicure. That's quite annoying. A reasonable sized tube, and it's not huge, but I found this lasted me for the best part of a month, to be honest, which is partly why I was so impressed with the product. So pleased to get another of those to carry on sampling along with the big size of the products I've bought. Now, this is May Lindstrom Skin. Never heard of those, but this is a gentle cleansing silk called the Honey Mud. Quite a substantial pot. Looks fairly gunky. Smells very strongly of honey, which I have to say is not one of my favourite fragrances. I hope they might give us Made Fresh in November 2015. But I've opened it, so it won't be staying fresh for very long. I better use that quite quickly, I'm guessing. Need to do some reading up on that. Then Laura Geller. So I didn't realise there was any makeup in this. I've heard of her. This is called Blush and Brighten in Pink Grapefruit. I don't think Laura Geller's a particularly premium brand. Kind of think of her as a bit QVC, although I know there are quite expensive brands on QVC these days. So it's quite a dark... Oh, yes, it is dark. Quite shiny, deep corally flush. Might be quite pretty on. I do have one of her highlighters that is absolutely perfect for the inner corner of my eye. Not too glittery, not too white, a bit creamy. That's the only kind of product of hers that I've got at the moment, but quite nice to try that. Gosh, I haven't heard of this either. Audacity Pure Elements Green Tea Lemongrass Facial Serum Radiance Effect. Where is this made? Brussels. Interesting. It's various essential oils, which can be a bit dodgy, although generally I'm not too sensitive to them. This looks quite medicinal. So that'll be interesting. That's why I quite like these gifts, because they do make you try, and with a decent size, so you can actually tell what the effect is by using something for a couple of weeks, whether you really want to shell out on a premium brand, because skincare is so expensive these days. You know, it's no joke if you make a mistake. Now, I've had this before and I like it. It's the Liquid Gold Glycolic Acid Alpha H, great product. I think it's the best of the non-prescription glycolics that you can get these days, so good to have that. Now, I've read a bit about this Tata Harper as well. This is a nourishing oil cleanser, so that's interesting. Makeup remover and softener. Next Generation Beauty. This is an American product, quite hard to get over here. That'll be interesting to use. Gosh, here's another one that I've had. Good size sample of the Pixie Glow Tonic. This is another glycolic. I have to say I don't like this as much as I like the Liquid Gold. There's something about the smell of this that I'm not keen on, is the first point, but I also don't feel it's as effective. I definitely notice a difference on the nights I use this, whereas this one, I have to say, not so much, but maybe give it another try. Oskia Renaissance 360, launching in March 2016. Okay, so it's an exclusive preview. Ho, ho, ho. What is this? It's an anti-aging and brightening supreme cream. Well, that'll be interesting. In a little, funny little bag. Can't even get into it. That's not a good start, is it? Oh, at least it's a pump action. I do like that. I really hate pots. They're so unhygienic. And if there's anything that's good in a product, then it needs to be in an airtight container as far as I'm concerned. So quite excited to try that. Looks like the biz. How kind of medicinal products are now. All these pump action and, you know, droppers, and very like going to a chemist's. Now here's a product I really, really hate. That's a bit annoying. It's not, I don't hate it. I think this is extremely overrated. I think, you know, a lot of bloggers got these as freebies. They're the Himalayan therapy salts from Roge Neal. And people raved about them and how they sent them drifting off to sleep when they'd suffered from insomnia for years and all that. Not entirely true stuff in my view. So I got all excited, bought a bottle of these. They smell fantastic in the bottle, in the pack. They don't smell at all when you put them into the bath. I didn't feel that they, well, they didn't melt properly in the bath. You've got all this gritty residue, and I didn't think they had any effect at all. Much prefer the essential oils from various other brands, such as Neom, which I do like. I love their essential oils. This is a candle in Complete Bliss, which is a beautiful fragrance. I've had this before. Moroccan rose, lime and black pepper. And these are quite expensive, so although it's not a full-size candle, it's a decent size kind of travel one. really gorgeous fragrance. So that's a nice gift. And that's a really relaxing fragrance. Gosh, there's more. Becca, there we go. Shimmering Skin Perfector, my all-time fave, in opal, which is my colour of choice as well. So that's a fantastic gift, travel size, because the bottles are a bit clunky to take with you. Really pleased to get that. And then Emma Hardy, Amazing Face Age Support Cream. That doesn't sound encouraging, does it? What is this? Morning and night for a smooth, more radiant and younger looking skin. There we go. I have to do a bit of reading what's in there. I know that Emma Hardy is highly rated by many. I haven't tried any of her products before, so excited to try that. And looks like I've got a gift card in here. Cult Beauty promotional code. Offer ends at the end of January. What is the offer? Oh, £15, so not bad. And an Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Now, I have got one of these. I don't think I've actually used it, or maybe I'm confusing it with another Anastasia product. I'm trying various brow products at the moment, including some NYX products, not just brow products actually. I'm comparing NYX with more expensive counterparts in their primer, in the lip primer and in the brow products. So I'll be talking about that in due course. So there we go. That's my Cult Beauty gift with purchase. Now, it's not available anymore. It's sold out. You kind of have to get these within about 36 hours. So the reason I've kind of done this is so that maybe if you're interested in spring when they do the next ones, you'll know what kind of quality samples come up. And in the meantime, you can kind of be saving your spend to make the minimum spend. I think if you are interested in trying quality skincare without shelling out, you can always find out roughly what's in the box from the ads on the page. And these promotions can be, worthwhile if you're going to buy the products that make up your minimum spend anyway. It's a really good chance to get really quite generous samples that are really going to allow you to decide whether the full size is worth it or not. So I'm looking forward to trying a few of those. Until next time, bye for now.